Good evening. As we did with Dubai, we decided to move the event in Abu Dhabi also by one day to Saturday, so that instead of 30th September, we'll have the event on 1st October. So I will see you in Abu Dhabi on the 1st of October. Those living in Abu Dhabi need not take the pain of traveling to Dubai. We will see you in Abu Dhabi on the 1st of October. Those who want to see me in Abu Dhabi may drop us an email at the address given below or contact us by the WhatsApp number that flashes below. My team will get in touch with you. Thank you. Good evening and welcome back to Beerich. One of my nephew's friend was talking to him about his experience in America. He works as part-time and then is going to undergrad school in Boston. He makes about $200 and wants to save $100. So he went and asked his relatives what to do. His relatives suggested that he invest in a fund of funds. Fidelity is very famous for fund of funds in America, and he believed that there is no markup fee or there is no management fee. So my nephew's friend went and invested in those funds. Since Shashwat comes with me on Beerage, he seems to be pretty popular and his friend asked him what he should do. So Shashwat decided to dig a bit because in everywhere Fidelity advises the fund of funds is free. Then this particular fund where his friend wanted to invest is a fund which tracks the S&P 500 and the total market fund of Vanguard. So my nephew's friend thought he was getting a free lunch. When Shashwat dug and found out, the fund of funds does not charge any fee, but the other two funds this tracks by buying, which are also managed by Fidelity, has a management fee. So therefore, a lot of management fee is being paid by the customer. But the client thinks it's all free because Fidelity advises and addresses this issue by saying, we don't collect money in fund of funds. What it does not tell you, it invests its own funds, which in turn collects money. So therefore, Shashwat, digging a bit, decided to tell his friend to invest in the Vanguard S&P 500 index and the Vanguard Total Market Index. In both these cases, there is negligible fee. 0.015 is the percentage of management fee. But more beautifully, Vanguard is organized as a mutual benefit company, and any profit it makes is distributed back to the unit holders. So it is structured in such a way no one individual can make too much money. Therefore, instead of choosing a fund of fund from a for-profit organization like Fidelity, it is always better to choose the direct fund from Vanguard. So, my nephew's friend has no idea of how stock markets work and therefore is not a great expert in stock market. As such, we should go by Buffett's advice, is when you do not know the fundamentals, it's better to invest in the S&P 500 and forget it. He says his wife's money, Astrid's money, will be managed by him till he is alive, and once he is dead, 10% of the money will be in treasury yield, 90% in index funds, especially S&P 500, because he would like his wife to have a long life free of financial worries. He has put 10% of the money in treasury yield because when the market drops, he wants to be in a position where his wife's trustees can sell the treasury and invest it back in the main fund. This is a good strategy. But Shashwat's friend is very young and therefore a slightly riskier strategy is good for him. 90% of the money should be invested in index funds and the balance 10 can be invested in FANG stocks, which are going to do well in the future because social media will continue to be there in the future and all these guys will do extremely well. So it makes sense that we are investing $100, put $90 in the index fund directly, and 10% of it can be used to buy fractional shares of these companies I have discussed. It is also possible that over a period of time, by acquiring several fractional stocks, you can convert it into a full stock. So the correct thing an expat Indian kid who's settled in the US must do is stop at asking advice from his parents and uncles on how to invest. It is rather better that he studies himself and decides to invest on his own, like Buffett has demonstrated in that bet, the long bets 301, that any mutual fund over 10 years will always underperform the S&P index. Even though in the first year of the bet, Warren Buffett's case, the mutual funds outperformed him by a great margin. But then came the crash, and Buffett remained steady. And Buffett seems to have put the guy who bet him against by a wide margin because the S&P 500 from 2008 to 2018 delivered stellar returns of 10 years, whereas because of a declining interest rate cycle at that time, the bond market didn't do well. Buffett's opponent had invested in a fund of several hedge funds, which meant that he would never make money because the system is so rigged that only the operators of the casino make money, not the employees or the customers of the casino. Therefore, it makes great sense to buy nifty index funds and 10% of treasury bonds to make sure you are safe. This strategy has been explained brilliantly in the book, the little book of Common Sense Investing, written by Jack Bogle, which tells us exactly why we should do a new hedge fund and follow the index, which will keep our margins protected. This is the advice Shashwat gave his friend after much chatter. I am sure his friend is following him the address. It's easy to burn the money that you have earned with great difficulty. One has to behave with great responsibility to protect the assets one has already got in his hands. Thank you for watching Be Rich. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification. If you don't turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified every time we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for your support for Be Rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.